Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016 and episode 15 of the Journeyman with Leicester City, and today we have the final Barclays Premier League match against Chelsea. So, before we get into things, let's have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was the 0-0 draw against Ipswich Town. As you can see, we continued with a good run of form for a little bit, but we've had a bit of a blip. We went on to win 2-1 against West Ham with Jamie Vardy getting 2. 3-0 against Derby County, Rashford getting 2 and Jamie Vardy also getting 1. And then 1-0 against Watford with Demarai Gray. And then this was the turning point. We were 3-0 up, cruising against Aston Villa with Gray, Benteke and Morgan scoring. But Villa came back and drew 3-3 in that match, and that started an awful run. We lost 5-3 against Tottenham. Rashford getting a couple and Mahrez scoring as well for us there. We lost 3-2 to Man City after being 2-1 up going into the last 5 minutes. Van Ginkel and Benteke getting our goals there. We then got back on track with a 2-0 victory against Sunderland, Jamie Vardy getting a couple there. We then lost 3-1 to Liverpool, Zivkovic getting our only goal there. We then lost 3-2 to Arsenal, again leading 2-1 going into the 69th minute, and then we lost 3-2 to a 90th minute goal. And most recently we lost 1-0 to Southampton, very disappointing that one. So what does that mean for the Premier League table? Well, it's a season of what could have been. We're in 7th place at the moment. We still need, you'd have to say, a point to guarantee 7th. Against Chelsea today, and that's not going to be easy. So we may not qualify for Europe. I'm not too sure what's happening on the FA Cup front. I know Newcastle are in the final of it, so we'll have a look at who else is there. Well, Arsenal. So if Arsenal win the FA Cup, then we will get Europa League football if we stay in 7th place, so that would be absolutely wonderful. What about squad performances then? Although I'll talk about that at the end of the video when we do a mini-season review. So we've got Zila starting in goal, Korsham, Murilo, we're going to play Lovren and Chilwell in defence, Mahrez, Drinkwater, Nitcham and Demarai Gray in the middle of the park, and Benteke and Vardy will start up front. So let's get into things, and hopefully we can put up a decent performance against Chelsea today. It's going to be difficult though. I think they're actually still competing for Champions League football. As you can see, they're in 4th, so they'll be wanting to win today, and it is going to be difficult. But we'll keep an eye on the Newcastle score as well. I think they're playing Bournemouth today. And Oscar, just over the bar. But I have agreed a new 1-year contract with Leicester. I do want to stay another season. Particularly, oh yes, Benteke, what a goal that is. 1-0, come on. It would be an unexpected victory if we won today, but good cross from Vardy and Benteke, looping header over the keeper, and it's 1-0, come on. Yeah, I mean, particularly if we qualify. Look at that. If we qualify for European football, I want to stay. If we don't, then I will be possibly tempted to go elsewhere. But at the moment, I'm staying, and I'm enjoying my time at Leicester. It's just frustrating the kind of draw we've had this year, getting all the big teams towards the end. So once you get some momentum built up and then a couple of defeats, and it spirals out of control really, and that's happened in the middle of the season and at the end. So disappointing, but I hope for better next season if I'm still here, which I'm pretty sure I will be, regardless of whether we get European football, unless a big team comes along from a different league, then I might consider going. But it's been a decent game so far. I've just been rambling on. in the background, but he has Higuain, well, offside apparently. I don't know how, when he was about 20 yards out, so... He has Vardy though, and he hasn't had a great end of the season, I'll be honest with you. He hasn't scored that many since we last met. Gray into the middle, but now there. Oh, just wide. And that is half time, so yeah, we'll do that. For some reason that motivates him, I don't know why. But Drinkwater, we'll keep him on for a little bit more. It's only his second game back. He had a 3 or 4 months out. I can't really remember. It was 2 or 3 months out. I think it was a game after the live com. He got some sort of injury, but he's done well to come back as soon as he has, and it's good to see him back. I think he'll be with captain next year. I think, oh, dear me, bit of a mistake from Zila there. If you're wondering why Schmeichel isn't playing, he was injured for a while, and then when he came back against Tottenham, he let in 5 goals, so I dropped him again. And Zila's performed okay, to be honest with you. I haven't really noticed too many mistakes from him, so... Here's Vidal. Oh, well, I think Chelsea have virtually won this now, but I think Newcastle are losing as well. We'll bring Rashford on. Jamie Vardy's been crap again. We'll bring on Van Ginkel and see what happens. I mean, Lovren, it was a last minute decision to bring him on into the team, and he's played rubbish, so it's the way it goes. Sometimes your decisions pay off, sometimes they don't. It's the very nature of football in general. Here's Lukaku playing for Chelsea now, which could be happening in real life if you believe the papers. Zila now. Van Ginkel, nope. Now when the Euros start, I might do a special series, try and do a road to glory for England, because I'm sure there'll be a database knocking about where they've got all the proper groups and stuff, so I might well give that a go, just as a relief from this series, and then bring this back after the Euros, or I'll just keep them going simultaneously. I don't really know, but that is the end of the season, 2-1. Not very pleased with the result, but Newcastle got beat as well, so 7th place, not too bad for us, especially after the the ups and downs we've had this season. To finish in the top 7 is great. Apparently I'm unwilling to experiment, but I know that tactic works, and fair enough, it hasn't really worked against the big teams, but we can work something out in the off season. Yeah, let's have a look at the squad performances then before we go. Top goal scorer was Jamie Vardy, 24 goals in 39 appearances. Demarai Gray getting 10 there as well, but that is a weakness of ours. We don't get goals from very many places, and we're heavily reliant on Jamie Vardy. Top assists at Jamie Vardy with 10. Mahrez, very good second half of the season, 9 assists for him. 8 for Albrighton as well. He's had a good season, but I'm going to probably look to move him on over the summer. Top average rating is Olivier Nitcham, the guy we got from Man City. I think, was it a free transfer? No, it was 10.5 million, I beg your pardon. And he's been wonderful. 7.44, Mahrez there on 7.41, Jamie Vardy there on 7.36. Now he's expecting to leave if we don't get European football, so we'll see. And yeah, I mean, players I'm looking to sell. I mean, looking at the values here, I don't know, maybe Zivkovic. He hasn't played that much this year, and if we can get a decent amount of money on him, I see Weigl will be going back. Kite, I've transfer listed him. Haven't really played him this season at all, and he hasn't played well when he has, to be honest with you. Pastore, might try and get rid of him. It's just the wage budget I'm worried about. Albrighton, I've already said. 60 grand a week for Albrighton, not a good deal for us. And well, we've got we need a new right back. That is one of the things that I'm looking at. But we'll see. Let's have a look at the Barclays Premier League in general. Then we've got a bit of time to burn. So stats. We were third in terms of goals, which is quite good. What about Jamie Vardy? Equal third, 24 goals this season. But as you can see, Depay and Eden Hazard absolutely ripped it up. I mean, 28 goals and 32 for Depay. Jamie Vardy 24 and 36. It's still very, very good. I'd like to get Callum Wilson. Imagine Wilson and Vardy up front. Oof. I mean, Patrick Bamford could be a guy to get. Well, I mean, we'll take it as it comes. I mean, Nathaniel Klein, can we get him? Potentially, I doubt it. I mean, Liverpool are 6th in the Premier League. That's where they finished, so I don't know, maybe we could. But there's a big gap between us and sort of top 4. I mean, we were within 3 points at one point, but obviously the poor end of the season, as you can see, losing. What's happened here? I don't know what's happened here. There we go, losing. I think it was 6 of the last 7, only winning 1 of the last 8 games. So, you know, it's a season of what could have been, and we'll reflect on that in the off season. And hopefully the FA Cup goes our way and we end up qualifying for the Europa League. That is the hope. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and this season. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it'll mean a lot for me and for the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.